it's Jesse. I don't know how I'm gonna put this one, but we're out here in the coal mines driving, and right now it's turkey season. So this is a big hunting club that everybody's got their own little area. We've been rock crawling, literally rock crawling in this 450 loaded. I'm pretty proud about this one. I think the four-wheel drive's not working right, so I don't know. May have to have it checked out, but this is rough, rocky. If y'all have ever been in the coal mines, it's super rocky where they just push up a bunch of piles. You know, it's dozer piles out the wazoo, down through here. Rocky as all get out, bumpy. So I think I've been driving for about 30 minutes. So just going maybe, yeah, about 5 miles an hour. But I'm just going my own path where it's nice and smooth. That way I don't mess the truck up. But we're literally almost to the site now. It is a work truck. I ain't scared to put it in the ditch or run some tree limbs on it. But anyway, so we're gonna get up here and let the machine warm up, and by the time we get it off the trailer and drive it to the location, and then the customer's here with us as well. So he said there is bear, turkey, bobcat, coyotes, and I was told if I see a coyote or a bobcat to shoot them. So because they're infested here, so especially the coal mines, and rattlesnakes. So told to shoot everything. Anywho, let's get up here. I think we're right at the site, so let's get it going. All right, so I need to charge this thing up, but anyway, I got driving in through here, and it's probably 200 acres, maybe more, 300, 400, I don't know. But I drove for 30 minutes back here. I wasn't driving super slow, but I wasn't driving super fast. But it's a big hunting club, and it's turkey season. I did not know that, but I was creeping down through here, and these one person pissed off. He's throwing his hands up like I ruined his whole life. But I told the guy I'm working for, he's like, oh, he'll get over it. He's a tip bag anyway. But 'cause it's like, this is a massive hunt club. It's not just you here. There's several people. But we're traveling back here to talk to the customer, make sure that we get where he wants to go, put his stands up. So we're gonna try to get back here, open this up for him. So hopefully that guy won't be coming messing with my stuff, because that's not the first time I've had somebody come mess with my stuff while during hunting season while I'm clearing. It's not my fault. I don't that you're trying to come out here and go hunting. It's one day. I mean, that's not gonna lie. I'm gonna be out here every day for the rest of the hunting season. But anywho, we got everything. I do need to fill up on DEF next couple weeks. But anyway, it's pretty rocky, so I'm glad I didn't put any knives, new knives on. It'd been ruined. But we're gonna do this job, and then we got another one, small one as well. It'd probably take longer to drive and unload the machine than it would be to do the job. Just mulching some stumps up. Luckily, the last time we come down through here, it was an absolute soupy mess. So I'm glad it ain't wet right now. But we're gonna have to push all this, both sides, on push them back, and then he's kind of wanting to open this whole area, but there's so much rocks and stuff right here, so we're just going to have to come in and mulch everything up. But anyway, we're going to talk to the customer and see what, make sure we're on the right page. I thought I was recording, but I forgot to hit it. But we're right now, he just wanted to see, since it was kind of like the hunting club, he don't want to spend too much money because he may just find somewhere else to go hunting, or somebody may be pissing him off. He don't want to give somebody a good spot, so he just wanted me to come in quickly, fastly. I mean, he told me to go around anything massive, he can come in and cut it and drop it himself, but he just wants to get ready for hunting season started. And he's got a big shooting stand he wanted to get put up, because some of these guys, like when I was coming in, they was throwing their hands up at me like I ruined their hunting. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, I'm here to do a job. I mean, I'm not retired and go hunting every freaking day, so not everybody's luxury like that. I mean, I'd like to be able to do that one day, but we'll see. Got some of these trails cut, it's kind of like a triangle, and there's potential cleaning it up a little bit to where it'd be easy for him to put a tree or his tripod thing up here, and because he wants me to, like, before he leaves, he wants to be able to see this, the main spot he's at, and that way if the tree stand will work, then everything else will work. So we're just trying to come in and mulch everything up. tripod hunt stands, but he's really tall, and all we're doing is just kind of knocking the brush down and going with it. I told him I ain't gonna leave a super nice finish because there's a bunch of rocks, which he said he can come in and bush hog it with his tractor. That way it'll chop it up later on. But anyway, we're just going to kind So we got everything cut down that way. We started getting up on this berm right here. I think he was gonna put it, may dig down a little bit with his tractor, put it right here. He said he can cut rid of this stuff, he's just getting all this stuff cleaned up. He wanted me to leave that for cover. So we got all this mulched up, so I'm gonna have to go back, drag and kind of clean it up. I'm gonna leave that tree because there's a bunch of rocks behind it. So I'm gonna go up to it, mulch, and then I'm gonna take this, and then there's a big berm of rocks, all that down through there, but I'm gonna try to go on this side, and then I'm gonna go down this way a little bit to widen it up. That way he can see from his stand down. So if he's got to cut anything, he can cut it and just leave it where it's at. So you can see what kind of rocks I'm doing. They're everywhere. This is a coal mine, so they got piles and stuff pushed up. So the next spot, he wants me to kind of come in and just kind of eat the edge of this. This is the food plot right here. It's growing pretty good. He wants me to come in over here and push this back, and he thinks that the deer crosses, yeah, the deer crosses over through here. He wants me to open this up so that way he can plant greenery. So we're going to come in here, open all this up. So he wants me to just kind of push everything back. This is a big old slag area. I guess they did all the logging. And then he wants me to take this, because there's a food plot down that way. He wants me to take all this down, just to about a width, maybe a head width all the way down, and then it curves into the other green field that way. So he wants me to go on this side and just go one wide. That way it opens it up. Because he said they're crossing over that way and going in, because there's another green field wise off there, and then it goes up longer like another road. So like I said, I drove 30 minutes back here just to get here. So 450 was working pretty good. Anyway, let's get this knocked out real quick. Well, I got a little carried away and just kept mulching, didn't even record nothing, but I didn't think it, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to look good because I started getting hit in a bunch of rocks. But a bunch of this old privet that's sitting on the side of the embankments here. So right now we're taking a shooting lane, but it's the driveway, and keep it cleaned up. So we'll be mulching just this little area right here, because right there is that little V that we mulched out, and he wants this right here. This is the driveway, and then it goes into that food plot right down in there. You see that, the road, and it wise off. So we're just mulching up, spending about 4 hours here, and but yeah, we should be mulching up that lane behind us, kind of keep it cleaned off as well. But we're trying to mulch this at an angle that way I can get it. I can only hit a certain size tree, like between 3 to 4 inch, and it can't be any white oaks or anything like that, so I had to go around some of them. This is right here is just a bunch of privet. Pollen's pretty bad, because every time I hit one it turns greenish yellow dust flying off of it. But it's looking pretty good. We'll get out in a minute and I'll show you what we did, and we'll set the camera up on the other side, because this will be straight over. This is just the side of the embankment. The other side is just kind of right here. This side we're just going to do a trail down to be able to see the Y of the entrance of the drive, where the deer is walking in on the driveway. mulch all the chunks. But now we can see that little right there, that little white yellowish area is where the entrance of the food plot area. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. It's just a bunch of maintenance, but there's also a dozer drop off right there on the right hand side of us right now. It's kind of like blocking this little midway right here. We went ahead and cut this right here. That way they can't hide or anything. I think it's gonna disc on both sides before we mulched. And I need to get out and use the bathroom real quick. And we'll start cutting this corner. And I'll show you what we did on this right side over here as well. I think I forgot to record it. Let's get up for a minute. Crazy. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can kind of see how dusty it is. You would think that would be like mulch and stuff, but that's actually pollen. So we started right there, went down and just hit the edges, and then I got to where when I looked up, when you're looking down, it was like, oh, I could see that, but I had to like push 5 to 10 feet more inside that buffer there because it was overhanging. So he told me to leave that little bundle. There was 2 of them, but the one behind it was bigger. So we mulched that trail down that way. I think he's going to stick his stand right here or like right on the edge. That way he can see down this way. Which there's a bunch of rock down that way, so I went ahead and cut it 2 wide on both sides, and I came in and mulched it. I'm pretty sure he told me not to mulch these right here because it's a certain size, regardless of what it is. We had opened all this up. It's real rough. It's got good topsoil up here. I'm thinking this is where they pushed up with a dozer because it shoots down that way as well. But we got all this right here mulched up. Just kind of, he said, just kind of hit the top right here, mulch to the pines. But as you get closer to the pines, it gets more a bunch of slag, stuff like this, where they cut the pines, left them. Just went in right here, just kind of poked in a little bit. And then I'm gonna kind of come in here and kind of push it up this way. That way, he wants me to go about 2 wide down that way. So we're gonna set the tripod down that way, and we'll just come down mulching. So we'll do 2 wide, and then at wise, then it gets into a big slag pile right here, but it's mounded up. And then you can see right here, straight shot. So once I come down here, right there where that yellow's at right there, we'll be able to see that once I come in about 2 wide, and I'm gonna go 2 wide around the corner. So food plot there, and there's a shooting stand, but also a food plot that way, so they're crossing over here instead of going down this way. So pushed all that back, made it look good, and then we're fixing to take this, mulch this down by the time we get this done, and then I dress up right there where the machine's at. You kind of see that little area there. So once we get that cleaned up and shaved back, then we'll hit this, and then we'll hit that, and it'll be time to load up, blow off and load up. So shouldn't be a problem. We'll kind of come back and mulch all this stuff up. But anywho, let's get that done, and we'll set the tripod up real quick and get it going. All right, so I went ahead and cleaned this corner up. It had a bunch of rock in it, like a bunch of bedrock or something. I went ahead and cleaned that up. Now you can see all the way that way, all the way down. Looks really good. Awesome. I done broke this thing already. Anyway, we got that. Got this little corner cleaned up. And then that's all I'm gonna do, push in, because there's a bunch of rocks. So now I'm just gonna go in and just kind of, there's a bunch of trees coming out this way, a bunch of rocks. So now we're gonna set the tripod up and just go ahead and mulch all the way down. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this, and once we get this done, then we'll be loading up. So let's get to it. All right, so we got this lower side cleaned up. I just went ahead and went around the bend. It can come in with this disc and disc it up. That way it'll bust all this material up. I'm gonna spend a few more minutes just back dragging, and I'm gonna take pictures of it. Which he knows it ain't gonna be super perfect, but because it's super rocky and rough. There's a bunch of rocks all the way down that way, but stuff like this, that way I can chew it up. Oops, I can chew it up a little bit better, but definitely can see all that right there, all the way down to right there. I went ahead and just, that way you can see this whole area right here. But got all that. I think I've sneezed 100,000 times a day. Pollen's pretty bad in Alabama right now, which is everywhere else is as well. Cloudy day. Machine's done pretty good, stayed cool, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm gonna take pictures of this all the way down here. That way he can see if he wants something else done, then he can get it done while I'm here. We got less than 15-20 minutes, so that's enough time for me to come in and back drag a few times over here, over there. It's pretty good. All right, I mean, all I did was just went back and back drug everything, which you've seen everything beforehand I showed you. But we got done. We are ready to blow the machine off, get it ready for the next job in the next 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna probably grab me something to eat. I smell like burning wood, I'm not sure. Sure, I'm going to blow it out real quick. I'm sure there ain't no fire about to start here. We don't need that going down the road. But anyway, we're going to blow it out really good. So I got to go look at a pretty large job right around 5 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to go ahead and get everything, get all the cables put up, and then we'll head out of here. All right, I got down the road and went and got me a pizza, and I forgot the GoPro's on top of the cab, so semi's still sitting there. I'm out of breath because decking that up while it's loaded takes so much out of me. All right, just got off the phone with Conquit Parts. They was the cheapest ones I could find, but everybody else was wanting over $300 for the dozer rollers, and they wanted $600 and some odd change for this idler. So a few wasp nests in there. But anyway, I'm fixing to put some oil in this, crank it up, and I got to get the I was hoping I'd have parked it just right where that would have been oiled up right here. So I'm gonna try to go get the diesel fuel that I had and douse it on the tracks to kind of make it move. Then I'll have to bring some stuff to tighten these. Look at that, every one of these. Knowing my luck, then when they put new track pads on it, they didn't sand all the paint off of it, and it probably stripped the bolts. But anyway, on the dozer, I got to get the sprockets put on, and the sprockets and the rollers. I did order 4 double rollers and 2 of the the single, because they've got, the front ones have doubles and the center ones have singles. So that was like $2,100 or $2,000, somewhere in there. So pretty much the job that we did the day before yesterday. And this one will cover all the stuff that I ordered for this big, hopefully, job I get. Now we got to start on that bad boy. So